And I think we do have a few extra seats if anyone wants to fill in from our 8th graders are now all in here. Good morning and welcome to our 8th grade Academic Awards and Celebration. My name is Joanna Huey, and it has been my pleasure to serve as principal this year. This ceremony is always a special event for our teachers and staff as we pause to think just how far our students have come. Those shy, nervous little 7th graders who walked through those same gym doors 2 years ago have grown and matured into confident and accomplished 8th graders who are now ready to take the next step in their academic career as high schoolers. This class has faced a myriad of unique challenges, endured distance learning and quarantines at times, and missed out on special gatherings and events when we weren't able to be together. But through it all, these students have persevered, overcome obstacles, and learned to navigate a whole new world. As we return to what we remember as almost normal, we hope our students have also learned lots of new things, made new friends, and had some fun along the way. We are here today to celebrate these accomplishments and to wish these students much continued success. Parents, we thank you for sharing your children with us during this special moment in time, and thank you for being here today. I would also like to welcome some special guests we have with us in attendance. I think I saw Dr. Locke, Superintendent of Schools, come in. Thank you for joining us this morning as we celebrate our students. At this time, I would like to ask you to please stand and join Madison Shelby in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and to remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Kaylee Dillard, Tyler Hurlbert, and Sophia Nielsen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Just wonderful. Thank you, ladies. That was awesome. All right, each student here has a special strength and talent. Before we recognize each student individually, we would like to acknowledge some special awards achieved through extraordinary effort this past year. Students, when you hear your name, please come forward to accept your award. We will begin with our English awards. Please welcome Miss Young, Miss Cassidy, and Mrs. White.
Good morning. I have the distinct pleasure to award two young individuals that I was blessed to teach this year. The first certificate is for the highest average in 8th grade English, and that award goes to Miss Lily Harvey. My second award, and I was very glad to see this person here because they said they were not coming. I may have messaged her mama, is Miss Joanna Collins. You want it on?
All right, the first award I'm going to be giving out would be for 8th grade advanced English goes to Megan Millay. And this one's a little challenging. It was actually a three-way tie, and I feel like they all deserve it. So for 8th grade English, Giselle Soto. Next for 8th grade English, Chris Jones Jr. And last but not least, Lexi Spell.
Hello, Ms. White, and my highest GPA award for English for ELA goes to Kingston Taylor.
Okay, up next are our math awards with Mrs. LeBlanc and Miss Quisenberry.
Hello, I'm Ms. LeBlanc, and my 8th grade math award this year goes to Robbie Titus. And my 8th grade advanced math award, I'm also glad that Miss Young is a go-getter because it goes to JoJo Collins. Oh, here's your certificate.
Hi, I'm Miss Quisenberry, and I actually had a two-way tie for 8th grade math, and the first one is for Madeline Winsworth. And Damon Smith. Okay, you put it on. Okay. Okay, and my 8th grade advanced math award goes to Madeline Cripple. Okay, great job.
Okay, next we would like to welcome Mrs. Atipo to present some special awards for our math students.
I would like to present the 7th grade and 8th grade math competition with the Mississippi Council of Teachers of Mathematics. And my first place winner was Isaiah Millett. And my second place winner was Austin Anderson. I would like to present, this is First Lego League. We actually placed first for our research project, and we went up to state, and the person is Bradley Saunders, but I call him Drew.
Okay, next is our science awards with Mrs. Flowers, Ms. Poole, and Mrs. White.
Hi, I'm Ms. Flowers, and for my 8th grade science class, the highest average goes to Jesselyn Laird. There was a tie in my advanced class, so the first award is going to go to Bryn Jones. And the second one goes to Madeline Cripple.
I'm Miss Poole, and I had a four-way tie for 8th grade advanced science. So the first award is going to go to Megan Millay. Congratulations. The second one's going to go to Lam Nguyen. Too many of these. They're all tied up. Too many awards to give out. There you go. Hold on. My third award is going to go to Sophia Nielsen. Look, I got too many. There you go. Congratulations, babe. And the last 8th grade advanced science award is going to go to Madeline Winsworth. My highest 8th grade general science award is going to go to Tristan Capo.
My highest GPA award for science is going to go to Kingston Taylor.
Up next, we have Mr. Pepper, Mr. Hicks, and Mrs. White with Social Studies Awards.
Morning, I'm Mr. Pepper. I'm teaching world geography. I had a three-way tie for the course. First up is Madeline Cripple. Second is Ava Klein. And last, Holden Levinson.
Coach X, Mississippi Studies. I will have some repeat winners as Pepper and I teach kids a semester each. So my first outstanding Mississippi Studies award is Ava Klein. Great job. Second is Madeline Cripple. And Megan Millay.
Okay, this is a surprise. My highest GPA for this class is Kingston Taylor.
Okay, also this year in our social studies classes, our students competed in the Patriots Pen Essay Contest sponsored by our local VFW. This year's theme was, How Can I Be a Good American? I'm so proud to say that Long Beach Middle School had 6 winners this year, the most we've ever had. 4 of those winners were 8th graders. These students received a cash prize of $100 each that was awarded in a special award ceremony last December, but we would also like to recognize them here today. The following students have been named an Outstanding Young Spokesperson of the Future, and they are Tristan Capo, Isabella Huff, just Dakota LeBlanc, and Giselle Soto. Congratulations. The VFW also wants to identify and recognize America's best educators who instill a sense of national pride in students. Prime candidates for this award are teachers who teach citizenship education topics regularly and promote American history and traditions effectively. They encourage civic responsibility, flag etiquette, and patriotism. I am very proud to say that this year our nominee for this award won the local contest. Please join me in congratulating Mrs. Tammy White as VFW Teacher of the Year. Okay, moving on. Next is Mrs. Marshall.
Good morning. My first award goes to Lillian Bain for 8th grade reading. My next award goes to Saya Seal for 8th grade math. And last but definitely not least, this student can't be with us today, but I'm going to ask his brother Taylor to come and accept his award. Taylor. Chris Smith got Hardest Worker Award.
Why'd you do me like that?
Okay, on to our electives. First up is physical education. Coach Strickland.
All right, our boys PE award for 8th grade or boys PE is Luke Blackhurst. Congratulations, man. And on behalf of Coach Harvey, the 8th grade award for girls PE goes to Dixie Harrison.
Okay, next we have Mrs. Seal with Cyber Foundations.
Good morning. The highest average award for Cyber Foundations 2 goes to Ava Klein.
Okay, for drama and theater, we have Mrs. Rue.
The 8th grade drama highest average goes to Giselle Soto. And the highest average for advanced drama is Naomi Valdez.
Okay, for fine arts, for art, we have Mrs. Kippis.
Okay, I just have to say something. I teach a subject that is, I know we're not supposed to take a long time, so I'm going to say a little thing that means a lot to me. I teach a subject that is the fourth word in the most profound prayer that there is. It's art. And I appreciate teaching every single one of your children, and I am so privileged to teach each of you. You're each special in your own way. I do have to pick an award, so for advanced art, I got to choose two people, and I chose Lexi Spell and Renee Packard. Hold on. Be patient. And I chose 3 students for Art 1, and that is Malia Sandifer, Madeline Morgan, and Giselle Soto.
Okay, up next for choir and music, we have Mrs. Lynn.
Good morning. This year's General Music Award goes to Chloe Leonard. The next two are very tough to decide. We have the most wonderful group of 8th grade choir students this year, but the two choir awards for this year go to Charlie Lynch and Maddie Cripple.
Okay, up next is Miss Coco for band.
It is very difficult to pick two awards, especially for such a large ensemble. This year we had the pleasure of teaching 76 band students in our 8th grade band class, the largest band class Long Beach Middle School has ever seen. The two students who have been selected to receive an award have auditioned for all of our honor band clinics and have made several of them. The first student is Vincent La Rosa. He could not be here with us today. He's actually at home sick. And our second award goes to All-State Middle School Band member Griffin Johnson.
All right, also this year we've had some really exciting things happening in our library, so I'd like to welcome Mrs. Jones with a special award.
So this year I had the privilege of moving into the library out of the classroom, and in doing that there was a lot of work that needed to be done, and I know that a lot of you guys as 8th graders, I called on you to help me carry books and move books and pull barcodes and all those things, so I very much appreciate that. But there's one particular student that I want to recognize because she really just kind of took it upon herself to learn how I like things, and that makes me happy. She would come in and volunteer all the time, and even whenever I didn't ask her, she just came in, and that is Miss Haley Atwater. And then for my 8th grade award, I looked at the number of circulations that each student checked out and returned throughout the year. This one was not hard at all because this student practically read through the entire fantasy section of the library, and she would pretty much come in, I would check her book in, she'd put it back on the shelf, and she'd get the next one. And so that's Addison Turner.
Okay, parents, you may have heard a thing or two about iReady over the years. No groaning. Well, I have news for you 8th graders. There is no iReady in high school. You have finally finished and completed your iReady pathway, and we're so proud of you for that. This year, we would like to recognize a few students who have shown extraordinary effort while completing their iReady lessons and assessments. For most lessons passed in both reading and math, Everett Underwood. For most growth shown in reading, Joanna Collins. For most growth shown in math, when though. And for best all around, this award is for the highest number of lessons passed and growth achievement in both reading and math, Katie Hester. Congratulations. This next award is indeed a feat. With the exception of school business or quarantine, these students have had 0 absences and 0 checkouts this school year. With perfect attendance, we have Julia Griffin, and Devin Sharp. Great job. All right, each morning we close our morning announcements by reminding students of our pride expectations. At LBMS, we are survivors. We do this by being prepared, being respectful, having integrity, being dependable, and by giving our best effort. We would like to recognize 2 students who consistently exemplify these pride expectations every day. For most prepared, Ava Klein and Ava Tillotson. For most respectful, Noah Iman and Madeline Cripple. For most integrity, Tommy Vickerman and Jaden Scott. Great job. For most dependable, Zayla Leonard Griffin and Madison Shelby. And last but not least, most effort, Jada Lee and Fee Wynn. All right, this next group of students have earned an A for every class for each quarter this school year. This is our all A honor roll. I'm going to call you in groups of 5, so students, please listen carefully for your name. Evelyn Beer, Luke Blackhurst, Rosina Broad, Audrey Sharman, and Joanna Collins. Madeline Cripple, Olive Fletcher, Bryn Jones, Ava Klein, Holden Levinson. Megan Millette, Isaiah Muley, Lam Nguyen, Sophia Nielsen, Giselle Soto. And last but not least, Shelby Valentine and Madeline Winsworth. Equally impressive, this next group of students have earned either an A or a B for every class each quarter. This is our AB honor roll. I'm excited to say that this list is fairly long. So by groups of 5 and alphabetical: Vanessa Alexander, Kinsey Allen, Landon Carden, Addison Carroll, Walker Cook. Kaylee Dillard, Landon Donovan, Cole Edwards, Justin Elliott, Logan Fonstock. Aiden Fulala, Adley Gates, Jackson Gurman, Julia Griffin, Dixie Harrison. Katie Hester, Jackson Hobson, Isabella Huff, Madeline Jenkins, Ashlyn Johnson. Joseph Johnson, Kaylee Johnson, Catherine Johnson, Megan Kalinda, Matthew Kruk. Marlon Ladner, Jesslyn Laird, Abby Larson, Chloe Leonard, Zayla Leonard Griffin. Maylee Levins, Jacob Levine, Sophia Lightfoot, Charles Lynch, Zayden Lyons. Dawson Matheny, Markham Moffrey, Isaiah Muley, Ren Newman, Madeline Nguyen. Catherine Prather, Emily Roslin, Bradley Sanders, Mackenzie Sark, Jaden Scott. Phoebe Scott, Devin Sharp, Madison Shelby, Jeremiah Shepard, Clayton Smith. Damon Smith, Lexi Spell, Kingston Taylor, Ava Tillotson, Grayson Tyre. And finally, Everett Underwood, Naomi Valdez, Sophia Ward. Yes, let's give them all a round of applause. Great job, everyone. Our last academic award recognizes the top 15 students with highest GPA for this school year. These names are not in any particular order, so again in groups of 5. Bryn Jones, Madeline Cripple, Ava Klein, Holden Levinson, Lam Nguyen. Madeline Winsworth, Luke Blackhurst, Joanna Collins, Sophia Nielsen, Isaiah Muley. Olive Fletcher, Logan Fonstock, Giselle Soto, Jeremiah Shepard. And lastly, the 8th grade student with the overall highest GPA is Megan Millette. All right, let's give all these students one final round of applause. We're really proud of how hard you have worked this school year. Okay, now the time we've been waiting for. Now to recognize all the wonderful students of the class of 2026. I must note that students will be receiving a certificate of celebration for all of their hard work this school year. However, because grades are not yet final, this certificate is not an indication of promotion. Report cards will be mailed after grades have closed next week. Nevertheless, these students have all earned the right to celebrate an amazing 8th grade year. Okay, so first row. So parents, we do have 258 students in this class of 2026, so if you could kindly hold your applause till the very end, and then we will congratulate them all. Sarah Albert, Vanessa Alexander, Kinsey Allen, Austin Anderson, Natalie Andrews, Daxis Arkin, Haley Atwater, Natalia Bailey, Lillian Bain, Svetlana Believe, Cece Barber, Mikaelin Bahi, Alex Beard, Matthias Beasley, Evelyn Beer, Dylan Biancamano, Luke Blackhurst, Braden Bonds, Jonathan Bonney, Ella Borland, Cole Butte, Hunter Boyd, Mason Bragwell, Rosina Broad, Durante Brown, Ronnie Brown, Aaliyah Bryant, Abigail Bulat, Gavin Burgess, Callie Butterfield, Tristan Capo, Tristan Caps, Landon Carden, Addison Carroll, Roger Caetano, Audrey Sharman, Austin Collier, Joanna Collins, Walker Cook, Hayden Cooper, Daniel Copus, Gabriel Maldonado, Madeline Cripple, Colton Dahl, Isabella Darrow, Dawson Davis, James Davison, Jordan Deere, Lucas Dearman, Angelique Del Duco, Chance DeWitt, Kaylee Dillard, Drew Dixon, William Doris, Ryan Douglas, Emily Duke, Landon Dunavant, Cole Edwards, Justin Elliott, Dominic Ellis, Dimitri Evans, Audrina Fagan, Logan Fonstock, Cordero Fairley, Taylor Barrington, Olivia Ferguson, Caleb Finch, Olive Fletcher, Jacob Fowler, Rashad Foxworth, Brennan Frank, Aiden Fulalove, Lily Gardash, Lily Gardash, Adley Gates, Caden Gothrow, Jackson Gurman, Janicia Graham, Dante Gray, Kentrell Green, Kalia Green, Julia Griffin, Gannon Hall, Andrea Hamilton, James Hanson, Mia Harlow, Dixie Harrison, Lily Harvey, Michaela Hayes, Aaron Herman, Katie Hester, Albany Helinsky, Lauren Hiles, Cambry Hillman, Jackson Hobson, Kennedy Hoda, Rocklyn Holland, Isabella Huff, Braxton Hubbard, Jet Hughes, Caitlin Huey, Lucas Humphreys, Tyler Hurlbert, Tony Wynn, Jonathan Isabella, Greeley Jenkins, Madeline Jenkins, Ashlyn Johnson, Joseph Johnson, Kaylee Johnson, Catherine Johnson, Christopher Jones, Bryn Jones, Madison Kelleher, Mason King, Ava Klein, Grace Klump, Reagan Kalinda, Abigail Kroll, Matthew Kruk, Zoe Lackland, Isaac Ladner, Marlon Ladner, Jesslyn Laird, Abby Larson, Jada Lee, Dakota LeBlanc, Devarian Lee, Chloe Leonard, Zayla Leonard Griffin, Abigail Leslie, Marley Levins, Maylee Levins, Holden Levinson, Jacob Levine, Sophia Lightfoot, Lexis Lofton, Charles Lynch, Zayden Lyons, Nathan Malafronte, Tabitha Marr, Dawson Matheny, Markham Moffrey, Bryson McLean, Megan Millette, Dakota Mims, Victoria Minikanova, Jim Daniel Monderes, Bailey Morgan, Madeline Morgan, Amaya Morin, Isaiah Muley, Tucker Myers, Mackenzie Neeson, Ren Newman, Darcy Nayland, Annabelle Wynn, Lam Wynn, Madeline Wynn, Fee Wynn, Sophia Nielsen, Catherine Ogilvy, Cassandra Olson, Sarah Olson, Michael Owen, Renee Packard, Kaylee Parker, Alexia Parrish, Achilles Peace, Haley Perkins, Candace Phelps, Christopher Phelps, Mira Powell, Catherine Prather, Brent Prestonbach, Zamari Raymond, Dominic Rayner, Aiden Reed, Madeline Reynolds, Devin Ritchie, Gabriel Rivers, Isaiah Robania, Emily Roslin, Isabella Ryan, Riley Rigg, Bradley Sanders, Malia Sandifer, Mackenzie Sark, Alexis Schmidt, Briley Schmidt, Dagan Shorgopher, Jaden Scott, Phoebe Scott, Saya Seal, Devin Sharp, Julianne Shavers, Madison Shelby, Jeremiah Shepard, Camden Shortridge, Tila Samard, Gavin Simpson, Ashley Sizemore, Clayton Smith, Damon Smith, Lindsay Smith, Kavion Smyers, Abby Snowden, Emma Snowden, Giselle Soto, Lexi Spell, Christopher Spicer, Sean Tastet, Aiden Taylor, Amariana Taylor, Kingston Taylor, Kylan Taylor, Malik Taylor, Kyle Teague, Emily Thomas, Dragan Tilley, Ava Tillotson, Robert Titus, Addison Turner. Grayson Tyre. Everett Underwood. Naomi Valdez. Robert Valdez. Shelby Valentine. Kayla Van Note. Thomas Vickerman. Win Vo. Sophia Ward. Nathaniel Washington. Addison Weeks. Noah Weeks. Lamont Williams. Lee Williams. Madeline Winsworth. Braden Winterow. Renaya Woodard. Let's give a round of applause to all of our 8th grade students. Great job. Before we close and send our students off to the next step in their educational journey, I would like to take a moment to remind our students of our school motto. At LBMS, we learn to be the best. If you have ever had a student conference with me, it's likely I've mentioned those words to you. There's one word in that phrase that often gives me pause. Learn. We learn to be the best. During your middle school years, it's likely you have made a few mistakes. Making mistakes is how we learn. We have never expected you to be perfect. In fact, we understand that middle school is a time for juggling a whole host of emotions and changes, and it's highly probable that you as students may at times felt completely overwhelmed and lost. And guess what? That's okay, because middle school is all about learning. Learning how to deal with change, learning how to study, learning how to work with people who are different from you, people you may not like, learning how to balance a busy schedule with many different classes and teachers and after-school activities, learning how to overcome obstacles, learning how to make new friends, and hopefully learning how to make good choices. As we get ready to send you off to LBMS, I hope you will, as we get ready to send you off to LBHS, I hope you will take those lessons with you and continue to strive to be your best, no matter what that best may be. So in closing, let me share a short poem with you. This poem was actually written in 1923, but it still applies. Be the best of whatever you are, by Douglas Malloch. If you can't be a pine on the top of a hill, be a scrub in the valley, but be the best little scrub by the side of the rill. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a bush, be a bit of the grass, and some highway happier make. If you can't be a muskie, then just be a bass, but the liveliest bass in the lake. We can't all be the captains, we've got to be crew. There's something for all of us here. There's big work to do, and there's lesser to do, and the task you must do is the near. If you can't be the highway, then just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. It isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. So, dear students, the class of 2026, I challenge you to continue to strive to be the best. Be the best that you can be, whatever you are. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.